What's up, guys? This is Kephas. So, we are back, and it's nighttime, and we are beginning our journey in Kakariko, which is where the game starts you off at when you re-enter the game, which is totally fine, because there is a golden Skulltula somewhere around here, and I have to just remember where it is. I'm trying to think. I want to say it's behind this, but I don't think it is. No, it's not. Oh, I didn't even know there was a blue rupee there. Hey. Okay, Navi, not now. So, Navi is going to be yelling at us a lot today because she's going to want us to continue the main quest. It's over here, I'm pretty sure. But, actually, what we're going to be doing today is hunting a bunch of, items and side quests and collections. I think I know where it is, actually. Okay, so, and as you can tell, it's probably going to take a while because I don't know where anything is. Yeah, there is a ton of stuff that we can actually get now. The world has opened up quite a bit for us now that we have finished the first dungeon, talked to Zelda, and now that we have the Sun Song allowing us to kind of control the day and night cycle, we will be able to manipulate a lot of things to allow us to get some items. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be a little bit before we actually go doing another dungeon. So, yeah, okay, it's behind this one. There you are, you little butt. Okay, get him. Smack, smack. All right, there we go. Get it? Can we get it? Huh. We'll just get it with style points. Look at that. Do not want that view of Link. No, thank you. Don't go up any higher camera. Okay, good. So, alright, now we got that. It's pretty much all of the things that we can collect here for now. If we had a bottle, we could probably get one more Skulltula, because I do believe that there is a... Link, go around the thing, dude. There is a patch of soil, but we got to get some bottles first, which we will be getting, actually, next. So we're going to leave... Kakariko, well, not Kakariko. I get my places mixed up because everything starts with a K. So we're leaving Kokori Forest. We're going to go outside into the horrific nighttime hellscape of Hyrule Field. As you can see why, these Stalfos kids, or whatever they're called. We could switch to daytime, but I'm not scared. I used to be scared to death of these guys, but it's all good. What's funny is, if you kill a bunch of them, I guess a giant one pops out. I've never actually bothered to do it. But if you kill a bunch of these skull kids, or whatever they're called, then a giant one will pop out, and if you kill him, you get a bunch of rupees. But I never did it, because I just, I was always afraid of these guys. Navi, look, listen, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? You listen. I'll get to the main objective when I feel like it, but for now, we are going to be going to Lon Lon Ranch, which is right over here, I think. It's nighttime, so it's kind of hard to see. There's the castle. It's actually kind of funny, because these paths, which are normally very difficult to see with this shader pack, texture pack, whatever it's called, the paths are a little bit easier to see. So there you go. Okay, here it is. Look for the giant block. Okay, we do it. Whoa, there was looked like a big one. Okay, we need to make it daytime. So let's just go ahead and do that now. Might as well. We probably could have just done this anyways, but it's fine. So, Sun Song, as you can see, now it's daytime. That's the beauty of the Sun Song. That's very important because a lot of different things happen in the game based on what time of day it is. So, now we're coming to Lon Lon Ranch. This is the home of Talon and Malon, the people that we met back in Hyrule Castle. And with it being daytime, we can go in here and we should find Talon. Yep. There he is. He's just chilling out with his chickens. We've got some rupees. We're going to need a lot of rupees in today's episode. What we need to do is we're going to be playing a mini game with him where we have to pick out his 3 prized chickens. No, I didn't want to talk to him yet. Daggone it. But before we play the game, we're going to move all the other chickens out of the way. So that way it's easier to see his chickens when they fly around. So you'll see what I mean. Well, if we can finish talking to this guy. We don't want to chit-chat right now. We know what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, these are Kukos. They're called Kukos. I call them chickens because, they look just like chickens. So why the crap? This is funny thing about the Zelda universe is there's always weird names for things that are just normal thing. So like chickens are kukos, bats are called keys for some weird reason. I'm sure there's a reason for it. No, I don't want to play yet. We will play in a moment. Please don't make me have to suffer through all that chat again though. So yeah, so we want to move these guys back here. A couple of them might peek out, but that's okay. The idea is that you want to try to clear the board as much as you can to make it easier. Because as you can see, they kind of like to... If you've ever watched a Rocky movie, you know how hard it is to... No! It is to catch a chicken. So anyway, I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. So clear out the chickens. And then, yeah. So that... The problem with this game is that the A button does everything. So it talks to people, it opens doors, it picks up items, it rolls. So you never know what you're actually going to do if you're not exactly where you need to be when you press the button. But yeah, so we get all these guys out of the way, stay the crap away from the door, don't make a mistake. It doesn't have to be every single one of them because, you know, there's a time limit, but the more you move, the better chance you have of getting it. So might as well just do it. If you're going to do something, you might as well do it the right way. That's the saying, isn't it? If you're going to do something, you might as well do it right. Okay, that's good enough. The other two are kind of out of the way. All right, so mumble, hurry up. We want to play the game. Hey, Forest Kid. Yeah, that's me. I'm going to throw these 3 chickens, kukos. Go goggle. Yeah, if you can pick them up, yeah. Let's do it. Among the normal kukos within the time limit, I'll give you this. Okay. If you can't find them, I win. It'll be 10 rupees. Want to play? Yes. Okay. You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds is plenty of time. Shouldn't be too much trouble. As long as I don't open the door like a dingus. Okay, so there you see. There's one. Yep. We got him. Yeah, we got it. We know what's up. This is another one. This is another one. The problem is actually picking them up because, you know, this game. Okay, so the last one went over this way. I think it's this one. Just don't want to open the door. Nope, not that one. It's this one. There we go. See? So, as long as you move most of them out of the way, they're pretty easy to find his, because they all look the same. So, alright. So anyway, now, it's kind of a funny little bit of dialogue here. He kind of teases you about, you got the talent to be one of the world's best cowboys. Well, you know, basically he says something about, how would you like to marry Malin, huh? And, you know, of course, so I don't know if it's what actually happens in the storyline, but I think it's considered to be... A lot of people consider it to be possible that Link does end up with Malin. So that's kind of funny. Anyways, but for what he's going to actually give us is a bottle full of Lon Lon Ranch milk, which is actually pretty useful right now. But we're probably going to get rid of it because we're going to need the bottle for other things. And fairies are usually the best restorative items. So unlike in A Link to the Past, where the fairies restore part of your health, in this game they will restore all of your health. So if you die, then a fairy pops out and it fully replenishes your health. So that's really handy, obviously. Next thing over here, this tree, smack it. We find another Skulltula, of course. We need to get 10 of these guys now because it's going to make it a lot easier for us. So I remember now, Skulltulas, I think there are 100. There are at least 100 that you need to get all of the items that they can get you, but I don't think I can't remember what all the items are, but I feel like the last item isn't really worth it. It's kind of like the Korok seeds. Like, the reward for getting them all isn't necessarily worth it, but up to a certain point, it's worth getting the Skulltulas. So we're going to get as many as we can. I don't know if I will get all of them. Let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see me try to collect all the Skulltulas? If so, then we will do the best that we can. But there are a couple of side missions and a couple of Skulltulas. I'm like, oh god, they're kind of a pain. Alright, so Epona doesn't like us, obviously. That's what's going on here. This girl is just going to talk to us. Seems like Epona is afraid of you. Basically, you got to keep talking to her. My mother composed this song, so when she talks about the song, and every time I say, talk to this girl and leave, Navi's like, hey! And I'm like, Navi. Alright, so now she's talked about the song, you pull out your ocarina. I always had trouble with getting this one because I could never get this to work, but you just have to keep talking to Malin until she mentions the song. And that's how you do it. So this is Epona's song. And, boy, that sounds weird. Okay. There we go. I don't know why, but I have to concentrate whenever I play the ocarina. Like, I'm just not good at it. So, we learned Epona's song, and now Epona loves us. And that's another song that we've learned. So, you just learned Epona's song. Look at us. And now Epona likes us, just because we learned the song, so yay. So that's pretty handy. And look, Kippur Gabura is stalking us, because he's that kind of guy. And then if you stand still, this is always kind of funny. Epona, what you doing? Hey, personal space. Do you want to back up? I'm just gonna... Alright, let's just go. Okay. Yeah, so she, like, really likes us now. It's like we've got sugar in our pants or something. I don't know. So there are a couple more things that we can get here, and then we're going to scoot on to the next location. But there's a couple of heart... Well, there's a heart piece. We're going to try to get as many heart pieces as we can early on, which is going to kind of have us go... You know, get a little sidetracked, go off the beaten path a little bit. There are actually some that I never knew you could get this early, but we're going to try to go get them as early as we can. So, but for now, we're going to go in here. Now, what's cool with the Epona song is if you have an empty bottle and you play Epona's song next to a cow, then you will get some milk, which is pretty cool, actually. So, now this puzzle is only as difficult as you let it be. All you have to do is move the crates out of the way. Try not to overthink things, because it's pretty straightforward. So we're just going to move this one, and then we'll move this one back, like so. And now this next one you might think, oh crap, how do you even get this one? Because everything's in the way. You don't actually have to move it that much. The hardest part is getting down here, because he leaps every time. Okay, grab the thing, and then just pull it back, just enough. That's good enough. I think we can actually get through that. Yep, so there you go. Just get through. There's this crawl space. You can't see jack because, you know, N64 games are cool like that with their cameras. Heart container, heart piece, I should say. So we've got another piece of heart. And actually, we will end up going back to the graveyard because I forgot there's a piece of heart there that we can get as well. So eventually we will make our way back to Kakariko Graveyard. I forgot a couple of things, but I just wanted to get the Sun Song because once you get the Sun Song, you can really start cranking out all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we're going to go back to Lon Lon Ranch, but first we need to play the Sun Song now, speaking of which. So the main thing with the Sun Song is that most golden Skulltulas that aren't, like, hidden inside of objects are only available at night. They only show up in the dark. So what we gotta watch out for here are the dang crows, which are called something else. Of course they are. Hey, yeah, those guys suck. They're the worst. But we go over here, and there's our Skulltula. So, again, crows only show up at night, so that's kind of funny. Get that. There we go. We got another one. Destroyed a gold Skulltula. Alright, I wanted to make it daytime again, because we're going to be going back out to Hyrule Field, and, you know what happens at nighttime in Hyrule Field? We don't like it, so we're just going to do this, and that way we don't have to deal with crows either. Okay, so daytime, and now that we're here, it's kind of funny, if you come, like, early morning, I guess, to like Lon Lon Ranch or other places, the music doesn't play. So it's kind of an interesting effect. Like at nighttime, there's no music. It's just quiet, and there's like, you know, crickets or wolves howling, and then it's silent, and it kind of has a really nice nighttime effect. And then when it's daytime, it's like everything's active, music is playing. It's kind of a cool thing. This game was like the first game to really have a day-night cycle, and they did a really good job with it, I have to say. It's pretty sweet. It's weird to talk about, like, just thinking back, because like it's one of those things that you take for granted now. Like every game has a day and night cycle. In fact, most games nowadays have such an improved day and night cycle that you don't even think much about it. But man, this game, it was different. It was like obviously not based on, like, nowadays, like a lot of day and night cycles, like from Pokemon, from like World of Warcraft, where it actually matches the real life time or your time zone. This one obviously was a day and night cycle that's related to the game, so it was like much faster. But it had mechanics, so there were mechanics involved with it, which is kind of cool. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button, and feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you'd like, you can support this channel on Patreon. Links to all of this can be found in the description below. This is Kephas. Until next time.